if he wanted to, he would, is damaging your perspective on relationships. And let me tell you how. If you wanted to, you would. If you wanted to have a better life, you would. If you wanted to not be single right now, you would. If you wanted to forgive those people, you would. If you wanted to be further along in your healing journey, you would. For those of you who got offended by me saying that, it's kind of the same thing. The reality is we all have things and barriers in our lives that keep us from showing up the way that we actually want to show up. Now, I'm not saying that you need to make excuses for people, because I'm also not saying you need to make excuses for yourself. But what I am saying is that the impact of the experiences that you have had in your life are deeper than you think. It's not just, oh, I can will myself out of trauma. A lot of the times you have to make intentional decisions day by day until trauma doesn't have as much of an impact on your daily life. So could he have called you? Yes. Could he have texted you? Yes. And maybe you need to evaluate if this is something that you have the capacity to handle. But I want you to remember that the same grace that we usually give to other people, we give 10 times less to ourselves. And so if you're struggling to give another human being grace and you're not giving them a generous interpretation or the benefit of the doubt, then imagine how much less you give that to yourself. Because the truth of the matter is, you have the most control over your own life. I mean, there are some things that you have no control over, but for the most part, in the realm of controllability, you have all of it when it comes to your life. But if you examine it, you'll see that maybe you're not quite where you want to be. Maybe you don't always make the decisions that you want to make. What we're usually saying when we say if he wanted to, he would, is that we are willing to put everything on the line when it comes to other people, but when it comes to ourselves, we're not. And so you're shocked at the fact that somebody else is willing to choose themselves over you because you rarely choose you over others. But with that said, if you want to move forward in your healing journey, I feel like if you wanted to, you would come to my conference, Heal for Real Live. See you there.